So I just got completely distracted and decided to talk to a cannibal. Well, he's not really a cannibal, but he's kind of a cannibal, quote unquote. It's not actually something he said, but it is something. We need to go talk to our favorite sniper buddies. Or one of our favorite sniper buddies. One of these people. Holy crap. I don't remember the NCR have. Oh, wait, no, yes I do. Why's your armor so tiny? Veronica looks huge. Look at that. Look at that. This is scary. Right. It's something here. Which one was it? That's Boone. I'm looking for Sterling. Where are you? You're probably in the big den, aren't you? Holy crap, what are you wearing? You got a nice coat. A very nice coat. What's that? Dude, you look terrifying.
Sorry, I'm busy right now.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Give me a heart attack! Rex!
Smell Hydra in the air. Just a whiff.
I'm carrying quite a large amount of it on me, to be honest, but still. It doesn't weigh anything, don't judge me. Alright. Sterling?
Smart move for the Kings to back down. They didn't know who they were messing with.
You're not Sterling. Sterling? Is that Sterling? Sterling! Sterling!
What brings you back?
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Used to be a ranger. One of the first they sent out east back before we took the dam. Observation and reconnaissance. We took the lay of the land, checked out the locals, and kept... That was back...
Yeah, let's have your, I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. Hey!
Meeting Corporal Sterling, well, it kind of got me thinking. Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can. You think he did the right thing?
Yeah.
You think so, boss? Because I remember a time when a lot of people stuck to their duty no matter what. It ended with nuclear bombs falling on my hometown.
You're not wrong.
I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always this handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel, and I was okay with that. I headed north for a while, and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyway. I found myself a little shack, started fixing things.
You sound kind of quiet.
Oh, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the
Why?
town,
Why do you
some
sound
I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride. Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way.
Not gonna lie, I got a cowboy ghoul to become a prostitute, so... You could probably solicit a prostitute.
This was a long time ago, before Caesar's legion pacified Arizona and brought the
Pacified.
natives to heel.
That's a great
The
word.
tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking
Dirty
for
Dave.
bullets, and I sold some to them.
He's Dirty Dave.
Figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it
Oh,
up.
they killed everyone, didn't they?
No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport. I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. Took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes.
Jesus, why is everyone such an asshole?
I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage.
How did you survive?
By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town. When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know. I swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts. About whether I still had what it took to carry my pistols proudly.
You've been doing it pretty well, I'll be honest.
And now that I've been traveling with you for a while, you made me realize that I could still do that. Maybe I'm not as tough as I used to be, but my brains can make up for that. And my hands are still quick enough. It's time to put the guns back on.
This is gonna be a really awkward moment. So you shot all the people, and then you wanted to stop doing it, and now you think you're doing it again. I mean, this sounds freaking rude, to be honest. If he wants to do it, I'm not gonna stop him. Granted, I don't actually know what either of these change. I assume these change something. But if you're gonna shoot things, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and shoot things.
You can bet on that, boss.
Revolvers and lever-action firearms by 33%. And he looks fabulous! I don't even need to know what the other choice is. I picked the right one. Let's go. Alright, so you're better at the shooting things now. Hey, buddy! I haven't talked to you in a while. We have things to do. Good boy. Good boy. He's my favorite. Let's go. We're gonna go and hunt down Gannon's thing next. And then after that, I will go and do something. I go and try and figure out what the hell I'm supposed to do for this. I'll be back. Okay, one game crash later, and yeah, I have the thing on this thing. Apparently somewhere near a camp searchlight, we can do a bunch of stuff. It's one of those things where I have to do several different events, but it sounds like it's on a point system instead of... Thanks for shooting the dog.
Guess we're doing this.
I guess, yeah, go get him. Something over here. Ish. Yeah, there's like a, I guess a trust thing where he has to not be a prick. Or I have to not be a prick to him, and then everything's fine. That building just collapsed in my line of sight. That's good. That's definitely good. A little village there, but this is not a village. What is this? Yeah, you guys deal with them. I'm busy. Oh, no, I'm walking that way. Come on, guys. Stop snapping me around like that. There are people here. I have been here before. I feel like I've been here before. Have I been here before? No, I have not been here. Who is Matthew? And is Matthew here, or is it just a bunch of Brahmin? Wait, I kinda thought Raoul's that's mine now. I kinda thought Raoul's thing would have something to do with the shack. Because isn't Raoul's shack here, or is that a different Raoul? We never did establish that was a different Raoul. Yeah, there! There was a Brahmin there. Ow. Oh, that's convenient. So that's there. Anyway, somewhere is something that makes Gannon talk like a human being. I don't know how far it is. I don't exactly know where it is. It just says southwest of Camp Searchlight, which I think is the thing I just left. I don't know how far southwest, although I can click on it. I might do that. Might do that. Also, there's demons over here.
Let's kick this in gear.
Yeah, go get them. I'm occupied. Oh, they're ghouls. Well, they were ghouls. Is this a marked thing? Hang on. Don't mind the fact that the game is frozen. Now I just have to have the game open back up without crashing. Thank you. Alright. Sweet. So, somewhere down along the really southern part of the map. What's that? Possibly somewhere around here. With a lot of ghouls. I helped. And I gained karma for murder of ghouls. So somewhere around here, and then I'll have to Alt-Tab again and close that, because I need that out of the way to see the rest of the thing I'm doing. And then I'll actually, while I'm doing that, I'll probably look up what Raoul's shack is for. What is this? A campfire. And that's worth investigating. What? No, we're not going near that. That is an abomination. I don't want to deal with it. Oh, it's actually straight south of this. Holy crap, this is far to the edge of the map. And that was where I found that one guy. I think. Nipton. Wasn't Nipton the place that got thoroughly legioned? Like, really legioned? That looks safe. So, question mark up here? This is something I haven't been to. And it's something I will have been to in a moment. Bradley's shack. What's with all these people in their shacks? Oh, they shot the dog. I feel like I've been in here before, but I haven't been in here before. There's just some stuff in here, though. Medic, stim pack. BB gun. It's mine now. And that. This is a very American shack. And I assume there's nothing else to do here besides admire how American it is. So we're gonna go and it's like down there somewhere. Oh, I know, it's like straight south of this. Whoops, I'm dumb. I can't read maps properly. Whoa, settle down. Oh, hang on, let me just do that. There we go. I don't like caps lock being on. I don't know when I actually turned it on, but apparently I turned it on. None of these things appear to be entering the next level of dimensions, so we won't interfere in the operations of the bighorners. That's what they're called, bighorners. I'm fairly certain that's what they're called. I think that's what they're called. If I'm at this point and I don't know what they're called, then I'm silly. Well, I mean, I know I'm silly, but still. Pew. And demons. Ghoul demons? That's not a ghoul demon. It's just a thing. A thing that has been terminated. And another thing that has been terminated. And that one almost looks invisible. Why are there so many robots here? Why are there oh, that's why there's so many robots here. Because of the thing I'm here for. Oh, that's a dead one. It was just showing as alive for question mark. Hey, you know how you repaired this gun? Well, it breaks down super fast. Oh, that wasn't right. Yeah, it is. What is that?
A vertibird. Interesting. It's been a long time since I've seen one of these.
Yeah.
Huh. Good question. Must have been in a book.
You have too many followers. Hang on, I have... HP minus 25. I assume that's permanent. That thing looks big, and I don't want to equip it for fear of instant death. But it looks fun. I'll keep it. Anyways, the other thing I'd like to do is close that and get back to this, because I need this. Oh, the console's open. That's why I couldn't do things. Want to talk yet?
What's up?
You're a lunatic. That's what's up. You're a science man. You're the one in this group I know the least about. Alright, let's see. Thomas Hildern is... question mark. Oh, actually, this is another one of them, so we'll go here while we're on the way. But Thomas Hildern is, I think, one of the guys in whatever camp it is in New Vegas. Oh god, please move, guys. Let's go. We're investigating. I've been in here before. I don't remember when, but I've been in here before. I have been in here
I
before.
read about Repcon. I think they did some work with the the government before the war.
I feel like you're lying to me. Are you hiding stuff from me?
I think. Plasma rifles. They were intended to replace the P-94 plasma caster. There was some corporate espionage going on between Poseidon Energy's project Semele and whatever was going on here. Stop thinking so much. Thanks.
Denied.
I need to talk to you about
There
something,
we go.
if you have a minute.
Sure, what's up?
Any day now? Caesar's going to
Ha!
try to march across Hoover Dam and kick NCR out of the
I killed him.
We're getting
You were
caught up in
there.
something important.
Boone's wearing the glasses of one of his guards.
Benny, you're practically right in the middle of all this. I know I'm just along for the ride, but it's made me think about the past and how I might be able to help out. I wasn't always with the followers or with the NCR. My late father was an officer in a group called the Enclave. A remnant.
Yeah, I've heard about them. I don't know if they've been mentioned in this game, but I have heard about them.
Not a whole lot of people remember them, but they did bad things. Terrorized communities, kidnapped people. Eventually, someone stopped them. I was born a few years later at a military base on the coast, a place called Navarro. A lot of different places. I only know what I was told. Some of them were cut down by the NCR and the Brotherhood. Some of them went east. My mother never told me what happened to my father, but she and I went south with some others and integrated into the NCR. When the NCR learned that Enclave personnel had integrated, we kept moving to the fringes. It's one of the reasons why I wound up out here. After the Enclave's command structure fell apart, it was only a matter of time before Navarro was overrun by NCR forces. My mother and I left with some of the troopers from my father's old unit, the same people I've kept in contact with over the years. Anyone who didn't get out was killed by the NCR. Even some of the ones who escaped were eventually hunted down by the Brotherhood of Steel. The Enclave did a lot of bad things, but there were good people at Navarro. Good people with a lot of experience. Not many of them are alive anymore, but I think they can make a difference in the fight against Caesar. That's a hard question to answer. I know I don't want the Legion to take Hoover Dam. So militarily, yes, I want them to help NCR. If possible, I'd like to figure out a way to help the NCR win Hoover Dam without holding New Vegas.
No, that's not what I'm doing, so...
Great. I'd like you to talk to the old-timers, the remnants. I don't think I could convince them by myself. To them, I'm still a kid. But you're a big part of what's happening out here. When you talk to them, they'll understand how important this all is. I've kept in contact with them over the years, so I know where you can find them. But I doubt they'll open up to you unless I come along. I know I'm not always the most serious guy around, but this means a lot to me. Thanks.
Not always the most serious guy around. Are you sure about that? You might be like the most serious person I've met in this game. Holy crap. Oh, we're going people hunting. Let's go people hunting. And eventually I'll have to go and look up the whatever the hell I'm supposed to be doing for the other quest, because I can't seem to do it. Please prepare my stuff. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Some jerk here, and I need to talk to someone here. You? Mysterious woman who stands at the ledge.
I hear reports of Legion raid. Your travels been going all right? Told you everything about us, did he? Well, it's been a while since I've had my hands on the controls of a vertibird. There's a chance I could crash us in the middle of Lake Mead. That place seems to attract aircraft for some
Yeah, don't I
reason.
know it?
But if I get one more chance to fly, count me in. I'll be there. My part of the passphrase is dear. I was never happier than when I was in the cockpit. I was able to go just about anywhere and everywhere, limited only by the fuel I could carry. There were more than a few missions where I took the scenic route home just so I could stay in the air. Caught hell for it every time, but worth it. Some of the things we did were questionable, I know. That's just how it was back then. Figure I've done enough good to make up for any sins, anyhow.
All right.
The-
Whoops. Sorry.
What's up?
We're hunting people. We're hunting people at your request. Cannibal Johnson is one of them. It's probably a good thing I noticed that cave.
Since my mother died, Daisy's been the only woman in my life. She was the only other woman close to my father, too. She flew him out on over a dozen missions, including his last. I've always been close to Daisy. There have been some good men along the way, but lovers make poor confidants. Daisy never had children of her own, so she was always there to listen. Being in the Enclave didn't mean much to her. She just loved to fly. It broke her heart to be grounded. As screwed up as it sounds, at least she was a part of something. Granted, it was something admittedly pretty bad, but it was something. If you spent the first half of your life flying Enclave troopers in a vertibird, I suppose picking over pre-war rocket parts doesn't quite compare.
I think we just landed. Cannibal Johnson. I saw you. Why are you appearing up there, you magical people?
What brings you around this time? Thought I recognized the fellow with you. So what's this reunion all about then? Well, now there's an interesting idea. Do a bit of good before we're all dead and forgotten. You can count me in. Oh, and in case Arcade forgot to mention it, there's a 5-word passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My word is old. Appropriate, huh?
So old dear.
If I had to pick anyone who didn't belong in the Enclave, it would definitely be Johnson. He hated what the Enclave was doing. Day to day, week to week, he would question orders, subvert mission objectives, do anything he could to serve without serving. It's amazing he was never court-martialed. He always had good things to say about my father. Said I was like him in a lot of ways. I wish I knew. I grew up without him. I'll always feel like something is missing from my life, but you're right. It's not like I'm the only kid in the wasteland who's grown up without a dad. Johnson always said my father was a good man. If that's the only thing about me that's like him, that's enough for me.
Sweet, let's go. We have to hunt so old and dear. West side, west entrance. Oh, no, Miguel's pawn shop. Is one of the people in here? Is it just like every old NPC? Yes, it is.
Sticking around for the attractions? Hello, Arcade. Making some new friends, are you? Why the need for a bunch of old war horses like us? Swooping in on a vertibird, guns blazing? Haven't done that in years, but all right, I'm in. None of this means a thing if the rest of the group doesn't show up, though. Oh, and you'll need my part of the passphrase to get into the bunker. Navarro. I miss those days sometimes. We all had a purpose, you know? I admit that some of the folks in charge were pretty ruthless. The rest of us, though, we were just trying to civilize things. The NCR was still new, and it didn't look like they'd last all that long. Then we lost the oil rig, and shortly after that, the base at Navarro. Nobody left except us remnants. Internal sabotage took down the oil rig. Never did get the full story. The NCR took out Navarro, saying we posed a threat to the region. I was the officer in charge, and Johnson and Moreno were my heavy hitters. Henry handled tech things, and Whitman flew the chopper. Johnson and Moreno never got along, and I had my hands full.
I assume those are the ones we're gonna go pick up now.
It was a difference in philosophy, mostly. Mercy was not part of Moreno's vocabulary.
Alright, dear...
Judah Krieger is the glue. That's
Yeah, I assume he was kind of the squad leader.
and with good reason. Anyone who can command Moreno and Johnson in the same unit without somebody getting fragged is one hell of a leader. Krieger was polite and kind, but never warm. He always did his best to make me feel welcome in the group. I think he did it out of a sense of loyalty to my father. Loyalty means a lot to Judah. Not loyalty to the Enclave, or even the ideals they fought for, but to the people who served with him. Sometimes I wonder how much of my father they see in me. They went through a lot together, but my family went through it too. I'm glad they've watched out for me all these years. Maybe someday I can return the favor.
You got it, bud. Let's go pick up some more crazy people. He lives in Jacobstown. Hey, buddy.
I like how you handled Keene. Without the Nightkin around, Jacobstown would be much weaker than it is.
You're welcome. Alright, let's go. So, yeah, I'll probably talk to all these people in this quest. Or in this episode, because why not? And then, hopefully before the next one, I'll remember to look up the fact that... Question mark. How I'm supposed to do that quest, because I can't figure out how to do it, because I don't want to kill everyone. It's bad. That's bad. It's dumb.
If the NCR ain't got to worry about Caesar no more, is there something else I can do for you?
Dear old Navarro.
I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up. Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends. Don't forget it.
Dear old friends Navarro.
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed.
Yeah.
Not everyone dreams of being a revolutionary, I suppose. Maybe we can't all change the world. Maybe it's enough just to do good for the short time that we're here. No one's going to sing Doc Henry's praises when he's gone. But he's probably saved more lives than I ever will.
It's a shit attitude to have. Alright, let's go. One more. Moreno. Who is possibly outside of, or inside, the sharecropper farm. Possibly inside or around, I'm honestly not sure. In this house? In this house. I don't think I've been in this house. We'll find out in a second.
Looks like I forgot to lock the doors again. If you're with the NCR, get out. This place is...
Well, I'm with the NCR, but that's not what I give a shit about. Yeah.
Like you wouldn't believe. The NCR makes a habit out of wrecking homes. I came out here to get away from them. Didn't work out so well. Next thing I know, I'm squatting in their land. Never mind that I already been living here for years. I don't do anything. I'm retired.
You are strapped with ammo.
I was a soldier. Why do you even care? I came out here to forget about...
Because I'm about to bring up the past super hard. You're welcome. Let's go.
Been a while, Arcade. So, what's the point of all this? Can't find any younger mercenaries? Is that right? The million-dollar question is, who exactly are we settling?
I haven't decided.
You haven't decided. Well, this is just getting better every second.
The NCR is cooler. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind cutting down a few platoons of NCR troopers with my old Gatling laser.
Well, tough. Yeah.
Alright then. I'll show up at this gathering of yours. It might be good to see the others. Johnson excluded. Arcade might have mentioned there's a passphrase needed to get into the bunker. My part is remember. Heavy weapons trooper. Nothing better than hosing down a target with an excess of bullets and laser fire. By the time I got through with things, not much was left standing. Any morons who didn't run when they saw me coming got what they deserved. Back then, it was war. If we'd been on the winning side, I'd be called a hero.
What's up?
Alright. You gonna tell me? You gonna talk to me? I know you're gonna do it. There we go.
Took the fall of the Enclave hard. He never questioned his orders, never questioned the legitimacy of what the Enclave was doing. To him, it was all one unbroken chain, from Washington to Richardson. When we left Navarro, I remember looking up at Moreno. He said, "Kiss America goodbye, boys." When we left the Enclave behind, the love in him burned itself out. Now there's just a bitter old man left. I suppose you're right.
I did just lie to him and tell him that we were gonna help the Legion.
Let go without losing part of yourself.
So he's not gonna take that well.
He may be a stubborn son of a bitch, but at least he's loyal.
I'll handle this in the next episode. Thank you so much for sticking with me. Hope you stop by again sometime. See you then if you do.